for Tap That Trade, we need Phil Flynn, a Fox Business Network News contributor, and Alan Knuckman, the Chief Market Strategist at BullseyeOption.com. Here we go with our trader game. Round number 1, drinks with those fries. McDonald's is doing away with self-serve soda. What's the better buy, McDonald's or Coke?
Well, I started on fries, so I am an expert in this industry. Coca-Cola has pulled back, as has McDonald's a little bit off its highs, but they've had a real strong path over the last couple of years. I actually like Eat, which has Chili's. It's between 30 and 40. It's down here on the support base, and it's got a PE of 10. So when I'm looking at food, I've got my baby back Chili's.
Alan, we noticed that you stayed away from McDonald's or Coke. Phil?
But by the way, the markup on that Coca-Cola is some of the highest markup stuff that they have in the industry. Post-mix for that cola, it's almost cheaper to give them the Coke than it is water, believe it or not. But it's about technology, right? And the way that we don't go into restaurants as much. COVID, people don't like to sit in restaurants. They don't like to look at those dirty Coke filler-uppers. But it's also the way artificial intelligence is going to be replacing not only the people who pay the bills, but also the people who cook their food. So a lot of the jobs that we're seeing at places like McDonald's are going to be automized, and we're seeing that start today.
Round number 2, chicken feed or popcorn. Wild weather didn't seem to disrupt the corn crop everywhere this season. So what's the play in corn today? And I have to say that midsummer corn is so much sweeter than what's on the market now. It's still good though.
Well, you're right. And I'll tell you, it's the best of crops, Angie, and it's the worst of crops, right? And when I talk to farmers across the nation, and I talk to a lot of them, the story about the corn market is different as night and day. There's some farmers that are seeing some of the worst crops they've seen in years. They're seeing that their kernels have not filled in, and they're very disappointed that the USDA didn't really reflect the damage in their crop. But there's other parts of the country where the corn crop looks great, and they're saying it's going to be a great crop. My bet is that right now, with the corn market, we're seeing a little bit of harvest pressure. I do think corn has another leg up in it, because I think once they get that crop out of the ground, they're going to realize, like you realized, Angie, when you're eating your corn, that the quality just isn't there. The size of the crop's going to come in smaller than they predicted in the last USDA report.
Well, there's one word I use here every single day, and it's called optimism. I think people are a little too optimistic on how the quality of that corn is going to be and what the yields are going to be. When they actually get it in, we could see a little bit of reality hit. Now, corn's dropped here from $8 down to the $4 level. So, we've been between 4 and 8 for a while. In the big picture, we've been between 2 and 8 in the last 5 years. So at some point, I think there's some value. And, we're always one crop year away from having some fun with the grains on the upside, the price pop potential. So I think you want to buy low and look for it to pop.
Round number 3, value investing. Value stock prices are down the most since COVID, and consumer staples have been trading sideways. What stocks offer value to you?
The one I like is TAP. Molson has been between 50 and 70 here. So breakout of the strange target is 90. We were at 100 in 2016. So I'm thinking beer is going to get more popular once again.
But I'm right with Alan. I think we're pretty close to a low on these value stocks. I think as we get into the end of the year, we're going to see a little bit of a run. We have to be careful because as Alan and I both have warned, there's upside risks in oil prices. That could keep inflation a little bit hotter than the Federal Reserve wants to see it.
Here's your bonus round question for today. Dumb Money opens in limited release this weekend in honor of the Reddit traders. Are the following all true meme stocks or false? GameStop, AMC, SoFi.
Yes, yes, and yes.
Yes, yes, and yes. Right.
Yes, very good. You guys know your memes. We have 2 winner chicken dinners coming your way and some very angry hedge funds. We will be back.
That made me laugh.
Go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.